And now let's check in with Chief Meteorologist Alana Brophy. She was kind of talking about these tornadoes last night before those really got rolling. Alana, this is the time of year where we start to see that terrifying weather take shape.
A dangerous, severe outbreak, especially for the state of Oklahoma, Brian. Now up to 603 tornadoes in the year of 2024. And as we look at the map here, you can see where we've seen the most activity. Texas is a big takeaway. Iowa, Nebraska, Kansas. Last night, Oklahoma getting several, putting them pretty high up on the map. We'll get out of the way so you can see those other numbers. We know these clashing air masses target the Midwest, but if you notice, Utah's also on this map as a landspout tornado was confirmed in the Beehive State. So it's been a very, very active year. Our hearts are always with those impacted, these severe weather outbreaks, so dangerous. A little closer to home, Snowbird dealing with snow right now. Yes, we've seen these snow showers and we still have our winter storm warning holding steady. That's going to hang on until midnight tonight for the Wasatch Mountains and the western Uintas. This late season spring storm coming in and dropping tons of sloppy, wet spring snow. Live view from Price, where you're catching a storm rolling through Castle Country right now. We've seen scattered, widespread showers, and now the potential for some thunderstorms with the help of that daytime heating. Precipitation totals have been great, over 3.5 inches in Bountiful since that wet weather rolled in, really starting Sunday. 2.8 in South Weaver, more than 2.5 at the University of Utah. Fruit Heights, more than 2 inches in Centerville. Northern Wasatch Front really favored by the system. Right now, we've got active skies out there. Forewarn radar showing that moisture towards Brigham City and the Ogden Valley. Backside of the Wasatch with those snow showers. We just saw that live camera from Heber, and then Tooele County. Pretty active and has stayed that way throughout these afternoon and into the evening hours. Wet weather will hold on. It will subside for some at times, but that's the case with showers. In the last 3 hours, we've watched how they've tracked east along the Wasatch Front with snow showers holding on in the mountains, but this goes as far south as towards Nephi over Spanish Fort Canyon, and plenty of activity in the West Desert, meaning the Wasatch Front won't shut off anytime soon. Hey, we're chilly. 40s. I busted out pants today. I tell you what, I've become a wimp. We roll into May and I'm not expecting those 40s. You're probably not either. 36 in Heber. We do get a few cold storms rolling through. This is one of them. 50s and 60s, not totally out of the ordinary, just always a jolt to the system. 50s and 60s. I-15, 80 degrees in St. George. Next several hours, as you can see, mostly cloudy skies. The chance of a thunderstorm, but showers may take a breather. But as we get closer to ABC4 News at 10, they return, especially heading into the overnight. Temperatures right around 40, but getting cold. Freeze warnings for a portion of Box Elder County, Salt Lake and Tooele and Rush Valleys, the Utah Valley. Salt Lake not under a freeze warning, but it will be a cold start to the day. Southeastern Utah with freeze warnings as well. You can see those temperatures. We're going anywhere from 27 to 32 in these areas. Wow. Here we are going into May 7th, and we're going to see the potential for a freeze. Make sure those plants are covered if you didn't lose them from the snow. Futurecast on our model here really hones in on the potential of a lake effect band. Can't rule it out because of northwest flow, moisture potential, and that cold air over the lake. So we could see some wet weather midnight into the early morning hours, so some wet commuters could be out there. As we head into our Wednesday, isolated showers for northern Utah. Other than that, we start to quiet down a little bit as we roll into Thursday, but it is a gradual warm up. Snow potential in the mountains through midnight. Another few inches to be expected for the Uintas and for the Wasatch back. Also forewarning you now, some downslope winds Wednesday night into Thursday could take center stage. Notice the model kind of likes that uptick. So I wanted to tell you early, if Thursday is your trash day and you're prone to those downslope winds, so areas along the benches, those could really be an issue. Heads up, 50s for tomorrow, slow warm up. I'm looking for 70s, Mother Nature. Can we grab some of those? 50s and 60s on the eastern side of the state. St. George gets whipping winds with a wind advisory going into effect at 8 p.m. Here is that 7-day where you're going to see those temperatures climbing into the 80s. Mother's Day looks nice in Washington County. And here's the Wasatch Front where we have isolated showers for tomorrow. Then the 60s. There are those 70s. Friends, come back. They do. It'll just take a couple days.